If you can, what can we do to make our service here at Delta unique?
Unique. And it needs to be unique because, as I said earlier, you're selling commodities, and I hope you agree with me on that. I mean, I can get what you offer somewhere else. But for me to not want to go anywhere else, this is the favorite part of any program and anything I write, because right now this is what I call the secret to life. And this is truly it. And here's what it is. You know, we go through our lives and we're really programmed individuals. We've been programmed since we were little teeny people to act a certain way, brush your teeth, go to bed, get off the bus, go to school, and then we go away to college, and oh yeah, I'm on my own, and then there's your dorm, and there's your curriculum, and there's your tuition, and we get a job. Welcome, big person, you know, here's your desk, here's who you call, here's who you never call, here's who you park, don't overpark over there. You just get programmed. And then again, as I said earlier, when we get a job, we're so focused on the policies and procedures and contracts and all these other things that we work in a grid. And we look at customers as, again, an opportunity for a sale. Now, here's the secret to life. It's simple. Change your perspective. That's it. Change your perspective. Put yourself in your customer's shoes and ask yourself a question. If I were that customer across the counter from me, if I were that customer sitting in that seat in 22 in the middle row, with the middle seat in a row, if I were that person looking at me, what would I love for me? What would I absolutely love for me right now? What would transform the moment? Remember, people don't remember days, they remember moments. What would I be able to do? What could I do? If I were this person looking at me, what would I love for me at this moment? You know, one of the things, and I think this is so critical for you to really get to that unique level where nobody can ever touch you again, is somehow figure out a way to get everybody in your organization to understand what it's like to walk in the shoes of a customer. I mean, there are times where it takes me 18 hours to go 3 hours. I could have driven, I could have walked faster sometimes. And then a lot of times, you know, they get to the airport, they drive, they park their car, you know, they go in, they do their 8 hours, and here come the cogs on the wheel of commerce. Here they come, one after another, one after another. Another ticket, another boarding pass, another bag. And what happens is when it gets delayed, a flight gets canceled, they basically look at everything again in the grid. Well, we've got another option for you here. We can get you there tomorrow morning. If I wanted to go tomorrow morning, I wouldn't have been leaving today. Now, here's what I think is important. How can you, as Delta, get yourself in the souls of your customers? In other words, try to better understand, empathize where they're going. I mean, I may be going somewhere because I have a presentation. I'm the only keynote speaker. I can't miss it. I may be going somewhere because my grandfather passed away. I'm going to a funeral. My son is getting married. My granddaughter is being born. Whatever it is. The point is that as a person on the other side of the counter, we're not looking at it like that. We're just saying, well, we can get you on another flight. If they better understood why they're going where they're going, you may not have a better solution, but at least you care. And you know what? Whatever solution you come up with is fine by me because you care. Now let's flip this, because I think this is critical. You may not agree, you may not want to do it. I think you need to put a training program together that lets people like me understand what it's like to be on the other side of the counter. I mean, I see it all the time. People come in, they're screaming, ranting, raving at people because they got a delayed flight. This person had nothing to do with it. Now, if I'm going to treat you like that, why would I expect to get treated any differently? If I treat you like that and I walk away, the person behind me is going to catch it. So there's this thing that has to go both ways. You need to understand as a customer what it's like to travel, what we go through, how hard it is sleeping in hotels, getting up, standing in line, lugging stuff around. You have to better understand, but I have to better understand what you go through as a person trying to provide exceptional service for me. If we could come together, if we can get a little closer in that understanding, I think you're going to create a very unique, very emotional experience for your customers.
We'll be right back after this message.